So for our next dragon, the Leafy sea dragon. Alright, the scientific name, Psychoterus equus, or equus. Who knows? I can't pronounce them. Small crustaceans, like little brine shrimp. Length 20 to 24 centimetres, found in Australia. Habitat is coastal waters. They have the brown and yellow colour, tube-like snout, leaf-like skin, and fins for swimming. So they look like seaweed. A scrap of seaweed floats through the water, bobbing gently up and down. Its ragged leaves trail on the current until it is lost amongst a forest of stalks. Appearances, however, are not always what they seem. On closer inspection, the seaweed has a definite head and tail. It is, in fact, a leafy sea dragon, cunningly camouflaged to blend in with thick clumps of kelp it lives amongst. Thought to look like miniature dragons, sea dragons are close cousins of pipefish and seahorses. Like them, this remarkable creature is a type of fish. It lives along the coast of Australia and swims using two tiny fins on its back, thin enough to be transparent. These fins make tiny waving movements to push the dragon slowly through the water. Leafy sea dragons feed by sucking up animals, plankton, small worms, shrimps, and other crustaceans. With their long tube-like snout, brown to yellow in colour, they perfectly match the colour of the kelp. But that's not their only feature. To complete their disguise, their bodies are covered in leaf-like ribbons of skin, the same shape and colour as the fronds of kelp. Even the sharpest-eyed predator would find them tricky to tell them apart. For most of the year, leafy sea dragons prefer to live alone, but pair up when it's time to breed. As with seahorses, it is the male who looks after the young. The female lays around 250 bright pink eggs and deposits them onto a spongy brood patch underneath the male's tail. Over the next 4 to 6 weeks, the male carries and incubates the eggs until they hatch. Now, his job is done, and the newborn sea dragons are left to fend for themselves. It takes 2 years for them to be fully grown and ready to breed. Related to the leafy sea dragon, the weedy sea dragon, Phylopteryx taeniolatus, and the ruby sea dragon, Phylopteryx Juicia, only identified by scientists in 2015. The ruby sea dragon was the first new species of sea dragon to be discovered for 150 years. Scientists believe that its bright red colour, though striking, is used for camouflage. The sea dragons live in deep water, and red light does not reach that far down. This means that the sea dragon's red colouring makes it invisible in inky darkness. Alright, dude, that is almost it. There is one more dragon, and I'm going to make that in a different video. Alright, man, nearly done.